Hi everybody, all the way from Canada, I've got for you Katie Tupper. You are going to love her. Think I'm going to call her already, even with only 2 videos out and an EP, a long awaited EP. Trust me, she is phenomenal, this young lady. And she's only underrated because she hasn't got the EP out and we haven't got behind her. But as a reactor, I brought her on board. Welcome from Canada, Katie. I think you're phenomenal. And Katie, I hate to put a label on you, but I'm going to say you are Canada's Billie, as we're going to see in this video, Billie, because of your voice, Billie Eilish. That's all I can say. You've got that vibe about you like Billie, and millions of Billie fans are going to embrace you. They are, because there's so many replicas of stars out there, but there's none with still their own identity. Too many people try to replicate their idols, but you're not doing that, Katie. You just have that vibe. There's a lot of people who have Amy Winehouse vibe on my channel, but you've got that Billie vibe about you. But at the same time, you've stamped marked as a young lady your own lyrical prowess, your liquid gold voice, and the fact that you make awesome videos, even in the couple that you've just made. I'm going to feature the 2 of them. When the EP comes out, I'll feature you throughout 2022. And people will understand why I'm so enthused during the year, because they'll say she is just phenomenal. You are. And I hope many other reactors get on board and react to your videos, Katie, and take a leaf out of my book. I'm an Irish channel, so welcome everybody from Canada. And if you like this particular video and artist, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'd love a lot of Canadians to come on board. Last year I started with only a few subscribers. Now it's starting to get into the thousands this year, and I am really happy I'm growing, because I'm bringing your attention to people like Katie, who are phenomenal. Now, what about Katie, and what bio have we got? Beneath the painted hues and infinite prairie skies of Saskatoon, a city in the heart of Canada, lies a soulful, creative spirit that proves there's much more to the so-called flyover states than grassland and grain silos. Katie Tupper is a neo-soul musician, and she embodies that spirit and is determined to show there's an entire world of boundary-pushing, genre-defying artists of work within the region of Canada. Central to that new mission is her new EP, Towards the End, a sultry, glittering debut that showcases Tupper's mastery as a musician, writer and producer. Now, this is all new to me, Katie. I'm getting conflicting reports, so I have to research. If it mentions here in this particular article, Towards the End, then your EP is out. Happy days for me for 2022 to review you. Yoo-hoo. And as Katie says, I want everyone to be able to find a part of my music to connect to. I already do, and people will to this. And then she continues, the lyrics that I'm finding the easiest to write at the moment are very coming of age, which I think a younger crowd gravitates to. That being said, the subjects I write about can appeal to all generations, she said. I think they do as well. Towards the End is an ode to love, identity, and the inextricable ways the two intertwine. It's about navigating young love, about how we adapt and how we change with new people, she says. So that is what the album is about, the EP album. Keep it in mind, Towards the End. The 5-song EP is a bright, and so it is out, moving mix of indie and neo-soul that'll have no trouble breaking the hearts and soundtracking your new love. Now, the rest of this article is in the description along with her channel links, because we have a few lyrics to get through. So let's take it away. And this video is in over 16 languages. Let's take it away, Katie. Live inside. Take it away.
Can I lay in your clothes tonight? 'Cause I'm tired of mine. Think they're tired of me. Can I lay in your eyes tonight? Just keep them closed so I stay behind. I don't think you know just how how good it felt to take golden hairs off your golden head. I think I must be in your mind all day now. Now that I live inside, I think I can be your way of life. Now that I live inside, I think I can have some peace of mind. Yes, I can. Can I learn how you take it in? 'Cause all your eyes seem to see what I don't. And all of the mirrors in this house are way too big, make me feel alone. I don't think you know just how good it felt to take golden hairs off your golden head. I think I must be in your mind all day now. Now that I live inside, I think I can be your way of life. Now that I live inside, I think I can have some peace of mind. Yes, I can. Now that I live inside, I think I can be your way of life. Now that I live inside, I think I can have some peace of mind. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Oh, Katie, what a message you're giving the young people. It's very much, I'm going to say the lyrics in a minute for the first time, but what I got from the video was extraordinarily well done. It's a message that a girl can feel like a man inside, because all women contain, think about this, biologically, testosterone. It's just that some girls growing up have always felt they're more like a man, and what they see in the mirror, the reflection of themselves looking back, is the image of a woman but in a man form, and that is beautifully done in that video, very subtly done. I love the music as well, neo soul, classical 70ish kind of vibe from it. I love your voice. People can understand why I'm saying the Billy side of it, so I'm saying it with a smile, not a criticism, because there's nothing to criticize about you, Katie. It's a strong, powerful message that you've sent in the video, so I don't want to deflect. But at the same time, he was having a lot of fun in it, the guy projecting that inner you. So that's what it is. I mean, I can relate to it because, come on, I'm a gay person. I'm grown up in a time where it was so antisocial to be, and I kept my head down, kept a quiet life. And I still am very reserved in many, many ways. I don't go to clubs, on holidays, all of that. But at the same time, I live my life fruitfully. I have a great partner and I move forward. But what I always saw was my mother and the feminine side. And when I looked, I said, I'm not really being me when I looked in the mirror. So I can relate to this reflection thing. And when the hair was being cut short, you know, that is very symbolic in that video of, here's me with the long locks, but at the same time I feel like a man looking back at that inner male dominant feeling is how I feel. The sexuality, neutrality, which way it's a question a lot of people, they don't want to be labeled, they don't want to be put into boxes, but at the same time they wonder which way is steering. So it's a video about truthfulness, about looking at yourself truthfully and doing what you have to do, and cutting the hair was part of that in that video. I've seen that. Just straight on to the lyrics because we need to, and it is live, so you just have to give me a minute to get the lyrics up. Can I lay in your clothes tonight? It starts, cause I'm tired of mine, think they're tired of me. Can I lay in your eyes tonight, just keeping them closed, so I stay behind. I don't think you know how good it felt to take golden hairs off your golden head. I think it must be in your mind all day now. Now that I... And so the video isn't what I thought. So it's more or less straight away giving the message, if you're the dominant male, can I be the dominant person tonight? Can I put your clothes on and become that person? Because what I see is no difference between you and me. That's the vibe it's giving off. So I might have got it wrong, but at the same time, I don't think I did. There's two sides to this, which is wonderful to have a video that conflicts you straight away. Now that I live inside, I think I can be your way of life. Now that I know that I live inside, I think I have some peace of mind. Yes, I can. Can I learn how you take it in? Because all your eyes seem to see what I don't. And all of the mirrors in this house are way too big. Make me feel alone. Make me feel alone. And she continues, I don't think you know just how good it felt, how good to take the golden hairs off your head. I think I must be in your mind all day now, now that I. And then it continues, now that I live inside, I think I can be your way of life. Now that I know that now that I live inside, I think I have some peace of mind. Yes, I can. So the living inside continues with one message. It continues to say, this is me. I'm your equal. Don't treat me like not an equal. I would love to be inside your mind to see if you know, looking back at me, that I am your equal. Hence when the two of them are sitting on the video, both sides of the table, and she's looking at herself and he's in the feminine form, she's not seeing any difference between them. And I think the message she's trying to give out to young people is, don't be treated any different. If you see yourself as an equal, expect that person to treat you as an equal. Very much that is the message being given off. And some peace of mind now that I live inside. Now that I live inside. So she gets peace of mind from knowing that, from proving that to the other person. It's a very simple message throughout this. And now that I live inside, I think I can be your way of life. Now that I know how you think, how you feel, how you look at me, I can rise above that, challenge it, and bring you down to my level so we look the same. So that is the message of this. It was simply done. It's the quickest lyrics I've gone through because it portrays such a powerful message in today's world. That whether it be sexuality, whether it be people finding their way of life, women empower themselves now, knowing that they are equal to a man. We're not different. Physicality, yes. Lifting heavy weights, doing certain jobs, yes. But the rest of it, it's all the same. So don't treat me any differently is the important message in this video. Katie Tupper, I've enjoyed reviewing that. I've enjoyed your message. I'm looking forward to reviewing your whole album in great detail. This has been an introduction to a wonderful star that I'm going to nickname Katie Billy, which is Katie Tupper. And it's going to stay in my mind because you've got a wonderful vibe to your voice, neo soul, classical music. You've got everything going. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands